But look, I know how it feels. You're putting in the work. You've done the boot camps, you've polished your GitHub, and you're sending out applications every single day. And yet, nothing. Just that deafening silence from recruiters. It's frustrating, and honestly, it's exhausting. But here's the thing I want you to hear. It's not you. You're not failing because you're not good enough. You're failing because the game has changed and nobody handed you the new rulebook. I've been in this industry for 15 years, and I've never seen a disconnect quite like this. We're living through what I call the ghosting epidemic. Did you know that 67% of all job applications are now ghosted? That means more than 2/3 of the time, you don't even get a no, you just get nothing. And there's a reason for that. 99% of Fortune 500 companies are now using AI-powered applicant tracking systems to filter you out before a human being ever sees your name. In fact, those systems toss out 75% of candidates immediately. So, if you're sitting there wondering why your resume isn't getting hits, it's because you're fighting a machine. And that machine doesn't care about your potential. It cares about keywords. I know this is stressful. I've talked to so many talented people who feel like they're shouting into a void, but I've also seen the patterns of the people who are breaking through. They aren't just trying harder at the old game. They've stopped playing it entirely. Okay, so here's what that silence actually means for your next move. Let's talk about what's actually going on behind the scenes, because the logic has shifted. Why are recruiters so silent? Well, quite frankly, they're drowning. We're in a world where anyone can use AI to generate a perfect resume in 30 seconds. This has led to a massive flood of synthetic talent. Recruiters are getting thousands of applications that all look identical, all use the same perfect buzzwords, and all lack any real soul. Because of this, companies are fighting AI with AI. 83% of global enterprises plan to integrate AI-only resume screening by the end of this year. They've lost trust in the paper document. To them, a resume is just metadata now. It's no longer a ticket to an interview. And then there's the part that really surprised me when I looked at the data. Ghost jobs. 22% of active job postings right now have no immediate intent to hire. They're just there to build a pipeline or keep a brand visible. So, you're applying to jobs that might not exist, using a document that recruiters no longer trust, and getting filtered by a bot that's designed to find reasons to reject you. It sounds bleak, I know. But once you understand this hidden logic, you can stop wasting energy on the things that don't work. The winners right now aren't the ones with the best keywords. They're the ones who understand that the market is starving for authenticity. Now that we see the logic, let's talk about the specific strategy the winners are using to leapfrog the competition. This is the part most people get wrong. They think the answer is to learn more coding languages or get more certificates. But the real strategy is something I call proof of human. We are moving from a world of document-based trust to a world of evidence-based trust. If a machine can write your resume is no longer evidence of your skill. It's just noise. So how do you provide proof of human? You have to demonstrate verifiable impact that a machine simply cannot fake. Recruiters are desperate for this. 76% of them say that AI-generated resumes make it nearly impossible to tell who's actually good. This is your opening. Instead of telling them what you can do, you have to show them what you've already solved. I've seen this play out 100 times. The people getting the high six-figure offers aren't the ones who can write the cleanest code. They're the ones who can bridge the gap between a business problem and a technical solution. They document their process, they share their mistakes. They show the why behind their work, not just the what. When I first looked at the shift toward evidence-based trust, it changed how I think about the whole career path. You need to become the person who provides the one thing AI can't: judgment. But to build this bridge, you have to understand the wild card that's changing the rules of the game. There's a lot of fear out there about AI taking jobs. And look, if your job is just routine technical creation, writing basic code, or drafting simple reports, then yeah, that's being automated. Junior developer hiring is down 73% for a reason. But here's the secret. There is a massive hybrid premium waiting for those who pivot. PwC found that workers with verified AI fluency and human-centric skills are seeing a 56% wage premium. And that's more than double what it was just a year ago. We're seeing healthcare professionals make a 35% salary jump just by moving into AI oversight roles. I know a group of finance analysts who pivoted to AI governance and secured packages north of $250,000. In this post-AI era, your value isn't measured by how fast you work. It's measured by your ability to be the pilot who governs the machine. Think about it. If the machine can do the work of 10 people, the person who knows how to direct that machine is worth 10 times more than the person who's trying to compete with it. These bridge roles AI strategists, AI integrationists, are the new high ground. They command 40 to 70% higher premiums than traditional roles. You don't need to be an AI engineer to earn like one. You just need to be the one who knows how to make AI produce ROI. So how do you go from being another resume in the pile to the orchestrator they can't afford to ignore? Let's get practical. If you were sitting across from me right now, here's exactly what I'd tell you to do in the next 48 hours to pivot your career. First, stop leading with your technical stack. Don't tell me you know Python or React. Tell me what business problems you can solve using them. The technical stack has been commoditized. Your value is in strategic translation. Update your profile to reflect that you are a human-AI hybrid. Show that you understand how to use LLMs to reduce cost per task or increase output speed. People who master this model are seeing a 2.3-fold acceleration in their career progression. We're seeing entry-level AI-focused roles at top firms hitting nearly $290,000 in total compensation. That's not a typo. That's the reality for the orchestrators. As one expert recently put it, in an era of infinite synthetic talent, the only remaining scarcity is human proof. Your resume isn't your ticket, it's just your metadata. Your real ticket is your ability to connect the dots between raw AI power and sustainable business profit. This isn't easy, but the people who figure this out, they're the ones getting the callbacks. They're the ones who aren't afraid of the future because they're the ones building it. You have the tools, you have the experience. Now you just need to step into that orchestrator role. The era of the builder isn't over, it's just been upgraded. Go get what's yours.